To draw a crystal ball, we need a black pencil, a large brush, an eraser, eraser pencils, a blender pen, and a little bit of white gouache or acrylic paint if you have, and a tiny brush and a white pencil. So I'm using a gray paper. Any circle shaped tool you find around you, it's fine. Draw a medium size circle, and then mark the parts they catch the light. The light comes from left in this case. I don't have any model, as you see. I start with medium tone of gray. I start doing cross hatching to shade the dark parts. Don't go too dark in the beginning, like always. The black I'm using is from my Faber-Castell color pencil box. The black color I get from this pencil is matte, and I prefer the matte than shiny gray I get from normal B4 or B6 drawing pencil in this case. So try it, and of course if you don't like it, you can use normal B4 or B6 pencil. Do not skip shading under the ball on your paper. It is very important to show the heaviness of this crystal or glass ball. Leave the middle part bright and light. You can show the glass texture in this way. As you see, when it gets closer to the circle, it's darker right underneath the circle. At this point, use your blending stump and blend everything. So you get rid of rough texture of your cross hatching. Use your small eraser pen to brighten the light parts you marked before, and use your brush to get rid of the dust. Now I use my white pencil to make the light parts lighter, and this is my blender pen to blend the edges. Then I go back to my black pencil and I start go on darker parts around the circle and make them a bit darker. So this is the darker shade I'm using on the medium gray I already had. So I make all around my ball very dark, apart from the lower part. The part, my ball is on the ground, on the floor or whatever. In this case, it's on the paper, of course. So you see, I left a bright edge under my ball. It is very important to show the glass texture. So I keep working with my blender pen to blend all these edges and make it soft. Then I go on the shadow of the ball on paper. I start with very dark and then it's lighter when I leave the edge. It is all about controlling your fingers and pressure of the black pencil on paper. So with practicing, you know when to press, when to loose. With a blender pen, blend shadows and lights borders. The sharp contrast between black and white is the secret of making the texture of glass, crystal, and metal. At the end, use your tiny brush and white paint to even exaggerate the contrast of bright parts to dark parts. You can skip this step if you don't have a white paint at home and just use your white pencil to make the light parts lighter. And here is the final product.